Hey, what's up, you guys? Uh, Good afternoon. Yes, indeed. When y'all come up in here, tap the screen. It's free. Share the live because you might not say what somebody else might. Subscribe and press that notification bell so you know when I go live. Girl, and comment. Comment where you from. I definitely want to know where you guys from. I've looked at the analytics and see the reach that I got. And I'm so where I got people know, that know a bitch in New York. You know, uh, shit. Ooh, I seen in India, um, Texas, Houston to be exact. Like different places that I have not been yet. You know what I mean? Reaching Georgia. Um, I haven't seen Alabama or nothing like that, but I've seen like hell, Cali. Shoot, I really would like to know where y'all from and stuff like that. Cause we can get into discussion, especially about how the dating scene, the gay dating scene is all over. Because I've been seeing videos where it's a mess all over. But baby, can't nothing be worse than the mess that's in Mississippi. So this particular live is geared toward Mississippi, being black and gay, navigating the dating scene in Mississippi. Because Mississippi has the lowest population of queer folks, the lowest. And I don't know if y'all have heard, but apparently, Jackson supposed to be lit with the queers, doing their thing. But girl, like, because Jackson is, the state capital down here. But I've never been tempted to go. I mean, I passed through there when I went, when I was a part of the Latter Day Saints Church. That's a whole nother story, a whole nother live in itself. And one day I may talk about it because, girl, it's gonna be funny. But when I was a Mormon, well, yes, girl, I used to be a Mormon at one point. Yes, indeed, I was. But that's a whole nother live for another day. But yeah, being black and gay and navigating a dating scene in Mississippi, it's completely different. No, I'm not in Jackson, but here is a large community of gay folks down there, of queer folks in Jackson. So I may check it out one day. Who knows? But I have heard that the cost of living down there is low and stuff like that. But then their pipelines and stuff like that, you got to make sure that you definitely research the water crisis or whatever to make sure you get in a good place to live and all that type of stuff. And every place has their dangerous places not to live. You always got to do your background research and all that good stuff. But girl, I need y'all to check in. Let me know where y'all from, and let me know if you are gay or if you have anybody that, because everybody knows somebody who's gay. And if you have heard their experiences, you can share them if they don't mind. Like, how are they navigating a dating scene where y'all are from or where they're from? Because down here, like I said, Mississippi has the lowest population of LGBTQ people, down here. And we really don't have like, in Georgia and stuff like that or Cali, having like legal systems really protecting us if we're discriminated against at work. Um like we don't have a really strong system like that's in place for us. So moving here, you will get land. The cost of living is low and all this type of stuff. But then if you are looking for a good nightlife, particularly where I'm at in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, girl, like we had one club called Exclusive. Now that is more so an event space. You gotta, I guess, pay for an event space, like you having a party or something that was like way big. Like it was big. Like when I was in middle school, some of high school, it was lit. I was hearing about, oh, all the gays go to this place and stuff like that. Yes, Mississippi, Mississippi. Like it's but girl, like it used to be lit. And I was like, oh, I can't wait to get, to a certain age so I can be able to go to the club. Once I got over the certain age to go, everybody. It was packed. I'm not gonna say. I ain't gonna give. I ain't gonna give it to. I ain't gonna give it much. It was packed, but it was full of lesbians. Even though I love my lesbian sisters, and everybody was coupled up. The ones that were gay, the gay men. It was more so black people in there. I'm just saying, it was more so black, and I love that. Don't get me wrong, I love that. But everybody was most likely they don't really just coupled up, bitch. And then it was cute, it was cute and stuff. But bitch, I was baby on. I was still having a good time. I was, but it was like it the times I went, it became more so like a lot of fights breaking out. I'm like, bitch, we already don't got many spaces to hang out. And here y'all go twirling. It was the lesbians, girl. They was fighting, bitch. They was turning it down, bitch. But I'm like, bitch, like, come on now, come on. We really don't have places to be, you know. So another place I had found out, but it was more so white gays going there. And if you don't know, it's a difference between being a white gay and a black gay. We have to have like totally different. We're not causing a division, but we have to because we get fetishized as black gay men. You know what I mean? And black men in general get fetishized by the whites. So anyway, besides that, because that's a whole nother conversation in itself as well. But the truth is a damn true. So besides that, it's called what is called. At first, it was called Panda something. Then they changed the name to Fat Cat. Yes, now it's called Fat Cat. And if you've ever been in Harrisburg, Mississippi, you if you've been there, then okay, that's fine. Y'all tap the screen, tap it up, girl. Share the live so many more people can come in and stuff like that. Let me know where y'all from. And you don't necessarily have to be gay. Yes, you do. Nah, just play. You don't have to be black or gay. You could be an ally to both, you know. But if you have, even if you are adjacent, having to be an ally because y'all have certain experiences to see what we go through to even be an ally, or whatever. To see some of the experiences that you've had, even just by being an ally. The If you've ever been to a pride event or so on and so forth, seeing the experience indirectly, and it may have affected you, y'all can get in the comments. But like this is primarily to the gay, to the blacks, the gays, so like that navigating the dating scene because a lot of us have, if not all of us, have probably the same dating experience. You know, as it pertains to dating the same sex, being same gender loving, because these apps, they're not dating. They're not really dating apps. They have been made into hookup apps. The last time that the app was really considered for me a dating app, really a dating app, was Jack's. I was on Jack. Yeah, I was on Jack and Tag at the same time, but Jack was that one at the time. And I was how old? I was like 19. I had my first apartment at 19, bitch. And I was really talking to people. Like we were really having a conversation. It was substance. Like I would talk to dudes before even meeting them for like 3 months. 3 4 months, having a strong conversation. Just it was giving. It was really giving. Hey, what's up? Tap the screen, tap it up, honey. It's like it was really giving. If y'all even remember Jack, I feel like Jack is gonna be coming back around doing big things. But I used to talk to guys for like 3+ months, getting to know them. We building a real good rapport, and I wasn't really the type. Yeah, I would be horny a lot, of course. I was 19, bitch, hormones everywhere. But I didn't really care for sex, like talking about it. You know what I mean? I was more so looking at guys and stuff like that. I really wasn't in them streets like that. And if I was, it was like with someone I already knew and stuff like that. But Jacked was that one. Tagged was cute. For me, tagged was more so like meeting friends. It wasn't really given to me, but because it's like it's different. Every app had a different personality. If you understand what I mean. One could be for friends, like okay, like Facebook, social media platforms. Baby, Facebook is more so for your family. YouTube may be more so for, your fans or whatever. Um, TikTok may be more so, like different apps have like different meanings. Like X, formerly known as Twitter, bitch is more so the soft porn, if not the actual porn now. So every app have its own thing. But now these apps are becoming the same, especially as it pertains to the hookup apps. That's masquerading as dating apps. They've been turned into hookup apps, bitch. But yeah, Jack is where I met my first love, girl. My first love with his dark chocolate ass. I love me some dark skinned man, honey. Ain't nothing better than a black man. It'll always be black man for me. You know, I'm just making it be known. But yeah. And I would talk. We were talking for 3+ months before we ever met. And when we met, it was giving. It was real beautiful, girl. We ran to each other like we was running like, girl, like Cedar was running to her sister, but it was beautiful. It was really was. It was giving Hallmark. It was cheesy, but it was cute. It was real cute, and I still have, I still smile about it because even though we're not friends to this day or whatever, it was still a beautiful moment to me. And it let me know that it was possible to meet someone and really get to know them. And no, we didn't actually date though, but during that whole time, everybody have their own way of getting to know someone. Even though we didn't go on a date, we both were young. He was like 18 and I was 19. We still talked, got to know each other before we even had sex. Like we became friends and stuff like that. And when we met, it just, you know, it made sense. And that can still happen. For the fact that it just, it happened before lets me know that it can still happen. Y'all get in the chat, honey. Let me know where y'all from, and let me know how is the dating scene for you as a gay person. You don't have to be black, okay? You don't even just have to be gay. Sure, you could be, all the other sexual orientations, all the other sexualities, pansexual, demisexual, bitch, trisexual, bitch. Girl, all the other sexuals. You don't have to just be gay. Y'all know what it means. If you are in the community, you already know. But in simplest terms, we say gay. Even lesbians refer to themselves as gay. I'm gay. When technically they are a lesbian. Y'all already know. But girl, I mean, it was wonderful. Jack was that girl. That girl was it was for me. Now Grinder, I forgot when Grinder even came out. But I do believe that Jack was, if I'm not mistaken, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, Jack was here before Grinder, right? Unless Jack got the one that got hot, before Grinder. Now we got something like Binder, Bender, Room Tender, all this other shit. I'm like, girl. And they talking about, oh, these good places to find love. For who? Bitch, I mean, as much as I love looking at men with their bodies and all that type of stuff, bitch, I don't really see. They don't. All they do is like and carry on, or press X and stuff like that, and carry on with their life. Or they may say hi and then go ghost. Like this has just become just a game, just a game. And people be talking about they be wanting love, but they're not asking any questions. There's nobody really getting to. If in order to get to know somebody, you have to ask questions. You have to ask questions. You don't already know this person. You have to ask questions. And I've always been, you know, an intrigued type of bitch, a curious bitch, because I gotta know. Why are you single? When I know, bitch, and stuff like that. Because for me, I've only had 2 dates in my life, and was with the same person, and stuff like that. Both of them was good. It's just the second time, girl. He was looking at somebody that ain't had no type of body. I'm like, what is you looking at? Oh, you a hoe? No, this ain't gonna work. Girl, I cut them off quick. I ain't got time. I'm not gonna fight with you. If once I see what I saw, I'm gonna listen to my intuition. You gotta go. That's just it. But for me, it was just letting me know that it was possible. You know. Um, Now I don't really consider that a date when I did ask this other guy like to want to get some breakfast or something. I wouldn't consider that. I guess if you want to say a breakfast date, I guess I don't know, but The girls was the women was thirsty. They were black women. They were black girls, honey. I'm gonna just say black women because you know you have to. They was working at Waffle House, bitch. Went to Waffle House because Waffle House good, bitch. And they lucky it wasn't Huddle House because bitch, I would have had to cuss them out. Don't be fucking up my mood at no damn Huddle House. But Waffle House, okay, I guess they'll get whatever, get what it gave. But bitch, went over there, had a nice time. But them bitches were thirsty because anytime, especially when it pertains to the black community, if you're a black and gay and a black woman finds the same guy that you with attractive, they gonna get thirsty. Their pussy gonna get wet. They gonna feel like they gonna have to throw their pussy, have to do all just shucking and jiving just to get the man attention. Like, bitch, he's with me. He's with me. Calm your pussy down. That's how I know when I be talking to down low man. I'm like, dude, come out the closet. Cause bitch, you'll still get played. Women be talking at the side of their mouth. I'll never date a gay man. Yes, the fuck you will. Yes, you will. Cause bitches still be trying to turn me, thinking that it's possible to turn me. Come out the closet. It's okay. You know, the motherfuckers that ain't your friends, you'll find out who the fuck your real friends is. I understand it being hard to struggle, but bitches be talking outside their mouth. I don't give a damn what they say. They be mad at us because the gay men be knowing exactly what the hell be going on. We know them too just as well as we know men, because y'all forget we're still men too. So don't be girl. You gotta decide what is a man to you. Don't let the opposite say. Oh, don't even let nobody else tell you what a man is. A man is a man to you, bitch. They still gonna flock to you whether you broke, a bomb, this and that. Still. I don't give a fuck what they say. They can talk out of the side of their neck all they want to, bitch. Please. Crying over this bum ass who only got 25 cents, even if that's his name, but you crying over his ass. And he ain't even taking care of his damn kids. And you still want him. I still want to be with him. Bitch, he don't show you who he was from the jump. But you thinking your pussy gonna change now, just how y'all do with gays. So they be talking out the side of their mouth. Like, down low dudes, come out. Just go ahead and come out, bitch. That's been so many experiences. I just be looking like, girl, please. If as soon as you find out that the dude could possibly be down low, bitch, you up here trying to play Captain Save a Hole to keep him straight and end up in a damn clinic. Y'all some dumbass bitch. Anyway. But anyway, back to navigating the dating scene. In Mississippi, particularly where I'm at, we don't really have that many spaces. We don't. Especially if you are black and gay. I mean, baby, it's black gays. Racism just doesn't stop at the heterosexuals. Racism is alive and well in the queer community as well. Excuse me. That's why I say it's a difference between being white gay and black gay because they're still going to, you know, use their white privilege. They'll put down their gay card and pick up their white card. They're gonna be white before anything. They are That's the difference is them being a screaming queen. Now, I could be a queen, but them being a screaming queen, they're always nasty. They're the ones mimicking, you know, having a caricature of black women, not us. Like we're always getting blamed, just like black trans women are always getting blamed for what white trans women do. They still white. They're still white, regardless of their sexual orientation. Like just like a white woman gonna vote in the best interest of herself because she is still white. Okay? It doesn't matter their sexual orientation. They can still always lean into their white privilege. Okay? So black gays, we need more spaces for us to be because I don't even want to say black and brown. We're seeing the times, and I've been telling y'all fools, bitch, it's always been black. We have to have we're all skin for we can for, but it's black. We got. We're all we got, and that's okay. We're all that we need. But I'm just saying, black gays as well, black queers as well. As a whole, all Black Lives Matter, and it should to us. I gotta say that. but we need more black gay spaces expeditiously down here. So if there's any black, um, entrepreneurs that are looking into having a bar, um, you know, shit, sauna, whatever, where black gays can meet and actually really be able to talk, speed date, make it a beautiful thing, make it a thing down here, that would be heavily appreciated. You know, why won't you do? Because, well, maybe I am. Maybe I will. Because I've always been a visionary, want to have that spaces where it's actually fun. People ain't just sitting around, just standing around trying to shade each other. Like that's not what we all about. Like people be thinking they gonna read each other into being friends. I don't do that, bitch. Have some decorum. Know how to act. This is not baddies. I may watch trash, you know, shows and stuff like that, but bitch, it's not that. I actually try to have grace with other gay people, especially black gays, because I understand the pressure we're up against, the racism, homophobia, transphobia, all that horrible ass shit. So I try to have space in my heart, you know, grace for them. I would still whoop a bitch ass if I have to. You put your hands on me. But, we need those spaces because we don't really be having a lot of representation. That's why representation is important. So we know what to look for, the red flags. I can tell y'all one red flag. If you don't really believe in therapy, that's a major red flag, bitch. Cut a motherfucking ass loose. Why you want to carry that unhealed trauma? Ain't nothing cute about being a nasty ass bitch your whole life. Mean mugging all the time, talking about somebody's shoes. Yeah, bitch, really? I don't know. So anyway, we need more of those spaces playing shit, playing 70s, 80s, 90s, and some of the thousands jams. People actually getting up out their feet, getting up on their feet, having a good time. Then we go to where we're getting serious. Okay, the singles who are all single here. You know what I mean? Or shit, you might not even be single. Y'all might have an open marriage or open relationship. Let that shit be known. What we lying for? But making a space, have games where we can actually, get to know each other better. And they have a separate part, a lounge or whatever you may call it, for the people that have connected to go in and have a separate part where they could probably eat, drink a little bit, and just chat up and get to know each other. And then, they exchange numbers and stuff like that and could come back or, invite other people to come, that are single and have a space. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. That is lovely. I just need more black gay people to come up in the building and tap it up, share this live so more people can come in so we can talk about navigating the dating scene. For me personally, as because I'm 31 now, things have totally changed. I haven't been on a dating hookup app in months, and I really don't plan on going back. Nah, I have watched this dating coach called Lamont. His I said Lamont. Call Lamont. The dating coach, his name is Lamont Scales White. If y'all ever heard of him, if you have not, go follow him on YouTube. He is a gay dating coach. He's black, and he definitely has a show called Shoot Your Shot Wednesdays and stuff like that, where he is inviting single people or if they're in an open relationship to come on live and shoot their shot. So, check him out. I have been hearing him give advice talking about, different ways to meet men. Like you can use the social media to your benefit, like go on Facebook and stuff like that. Like not your friends, because he said it's a method that he showed like good data behind doing this to meet a man. Like go in your friends list and see their friends and see if you could be, interested in their friends and shoot them a message, private, DM or whatever, and go from there. But then he was saying people was telling him, that's a lot of work, Lamont. I don't want to do that and stuff like that. But at the same time, I get what he's saying. A lot of us don't want to put in that work. But how you gonna sustain a relationship? Even if you can get anybody could just jump in a relationship, but can you sustain it? Just like a marriage. A marriage, it could just be a piece of paper, but are you trying to sustain it? Just like a job. Do you have the requirements? Don't fake it till you make it. You know what I mean? Shit, it could be hard work, especially when you have unhealed wounds and stuff like that. But put in that work. You know what I mean? So go after what you want, just like your dreams. You gotta make it happen and stuff like that. And I get it. I get it. I, it be tough. All the ghostings, girl. Especially y'all know talking good. I've experienced that too. You talking good for a while, and then they go left. That you talking good with this dude, and he stopped responding, but he's still online though. Ain't that some damn hurt? Still online. He read your message. You saw that motherfucker read the message, but he's still online, line talking to other people. For me, that dating, I don't believe. If you tell me that you're dating more than me, for me, I believe you're playing. Cause me, I'm not dating multiple people. Like if I'm talking to you, I'm talking to you. I'm taking you serious. Now if we just hooking up, we just hooking up. Multiple people hooking up. Okay, whatever. We're grown. Y'all tap the screen. Let me know where you from and how you're navigating a dating scene. If you're gay or if you are an ally and know someone who is gay, date navigating a dating scene. But yeah, talking real good and stuff like that. And they let me know that they're possibly dating someone or they may have a feeling for someone else. And I let them know every single time. If you're in a triangle with me, choose the other person. No, 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 no. No. If you are dating multiple people, take them serious. Cause I'm not finna be no second choice or I'm not finna make you feel good or, boost your ego so you can feel like you're being chased. A lot of people do that weird type of energy. And people not being honest about what they want. If you want to hook up, just put it in your dating profile. If you are just looking to be in a relationship, put that in your dating profile. But men, and they a lot of and they I'm gonna say I don't want to say generally, but hell, want to be just chasers, going after having a challenge, going after something that they can't have. That's the biggest downfall when it comes to gay men. I definitely feel being wanting to go after something that they can't have was considered difficult, especially if it's toxic. You can see this good person, and they always say good person finish last. Be like, oh, that's not enough drama, because men love drama. They love drama. That's straight gay, bisexual, pansexual. Men love drama, love chaos, especially straight men. But we ain't talking about them right now. But I feel like if you are in there, you are lost, babe. Like all that type of drama to be the center of it, causing your own downfall. You need to go seek help or just stay off the dating networks. Stay out the dating scene. Stay out the dating pool. Go heal first. Go heal. But hell, we ain't really got to know about that. If y'all being honest, I ain't want to. If we're just hooking up, I don't want to know about your unhealedness. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. If you just have hookup and I just have hookup, I don't want to know about your trauma. I don't want to know. We're just hooking up. If it's a possible relationship and I'm getting to know you, we could possibly talk, but have some decorum. Don't be crying to me on the first date. It's a lot. It's a lot, y'all. This gay ish is not for the weak. Y'all tap up the screen. Tap it up, girl. Get in these comments. And YouTube, stop sharing. Put my stuff in the right algorithm. If I put black and gay, God damn it, put me in a black gay scene here. The black gay corner of the YouTube, honey. Sure, you put me with all these damn trolls, all these bots, girl. I don't like that shit. This stuff that really needs to be talked about. Because navigating the dating scene, especially in Mississippi, like it's not. when people be talking about repping their city, you don't really hear nobody say, I'm not from Mississippi, I'm from the still. You don't really hear that. You do not really hear that. So there you go. That's how the scene is down here. It's rough. It's rough. Girl. There's really like for me, I don't really care for going out to clubs, and stuff like that. I tried it. I was like, maybe I'm missing something like that. No, because people love to stand around or waiting for you to step on their shoes or whatever, and it's not. It don't really be given. That wasn't for me. I mean, I like to go sit down somewhere, eat real good, commune with the folk. We talk about stuff. Like that's what I like to do. And I ain't trying to be around a bunch of bitches, especially gay bitches or females, just being weird. We only there for the aesthetic. And you up here talking about this bitch or focus on the wrong shit. I don't like that. Y'all frenemies and stuff. I was never down for that ever. I'm like, bitch, why? And it was never a big thing for me to hang around females. No way. I want to be around a men. I want to be around boys. What the hell I'm around a bunch of fake ass bitches for? I don't know. And ex gay bitches too. I don't. What I'm around y'all for, bitch. Like assholes there now. But yes, navigating the dating scene down here, even with having the apps, it's still rough. It's still rough. So I don't, I mean, what's unfortunate is, um, my say Atlanta brothers and sisters, gay brothers and sisters, be having it hard. But I don't know yet how the gay, the month might be saying so many, so many gay singles down there, black gay singles down there. So I'm like, who's playing? Somebody must obviously be playing, of course. But I don't want to say all of them, but the majority of them might be playing like they want to be with someone. Or hell, unrealistic expectations. That's another big thing with black gays. Unrealistic expectations. Girl, that's gonna keep a lot of us single until death. Unrealistic expectations. Y'all gotta still remember these people are human. For me, well, I would say like this. I would date myself. I always take care of my business. I always keep myself up, go to work, pay my bills, have my own, car and stuff like that. What we should have. That's the basic things to have. And that seems too hard for most people to sustain. You know what I mean? Um, and it's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. Y'all want everybody to have six figures, have a master's degree, which is beautiful, which is nice and stuff like that. But y'all totally pass up the ones like y'all ask. It's pretty much unrealistic expectations. You asking for something that you're not. You don't even make six figures. You don't even have a degree. You don't even work. You don't even have a car, but you expect the other person to have the things that you don't. So what are you going to bring to the table? You want this person to have six pack abs and you built like a dump truck. Like it don't make sense. You hate feminine man, but you are feminine yourself. Like, come on now. Like you asking for stuff that you don't have. You don't have it to bring to the table. Like unrealistic expectations. You expected someone to save you when you ain't even doing shit to save yourself. You gotta want to save yourself. You want somebody to love you when you don't love yourself. Like that's unrealistic. You want somebody to save you. Bitch, stop being a victim. Get up and do the work yourself. You want your partner to be your therapist. You putting too much on your partner. That's not your partner's job. If you are too selfish to do your own work yourself, stay out of the dating scene. Stay out of the dating pool. Ain't nobody your mother, your father. You got to get up and do your own work, gay man. Just because you gay is no excuse. Get up and do the work. Get up and do the work. And you don't have to have 6 figures, a degree to be a good person. A lot of us have those degrees and shoot to be, over, because we're overcompensating for not being perfect to our parents or perfect to our family members. So we become overachievers. But you have to understand, you have to love yourself. Be in love with yourself. Date yourself. Get to know yourself. This stuff is important. It's so important. But you can't be expecting something that you're not. You want everything on the list. You're not. You have this whole list. You're nowhere on it. You're nowhere on it. It doesn't make sense. It's unrealistic. Just got to find out. Use ChatGPT or something. I'm talking about being black, navigating the dating scene in Mississippi. But wherever you're from, if you are an ally, to some degree, you may know what a gay person is going through, bisexual person, whatever, and you will know that the dating scene ain't really the dating actually. But yes, get in the mix. Share the live. Share the live with somebody that may understand what I'm saying. If you're a real fan, have you subscribed? Have you subscribed? Get in the conversation. Shit. Talk about your straight experience. Like what's going on in the dating scene. Hell, it's bad all over. Like they said on the Outsiders. Shoot, but girl, it's like you want something that you're not. Like you don't want somebody. Nobody on the beach just sitting there carrying dead weight. And if you are a gay person that's going for that, for someone that's nowhere near on your list, you need to check yourself too. You're not compatible with this person sexually, physically, emotionally, spiritually. So what is there? It's just baggage. Don't nobody want no damn fixer upper. And then if you do fix this person up, is they gonna stay? Are they gonna reciprocate when you've used all your techniques, all your gifts, bitch, on this person? And when you at your lowest, are they gonna return the favor? Are they gonna be your backbone? Are they gonna be now? Most likely no. They drained you, girl. So yes, black gay people, we definitely got to do better with each other. Now I'm not saying not to date outside your race, but at least make sure those motherfuckers are culturally aware. Don't be pandering. Don't be giving me the stereotypical black. Stop coming up here with a black scent because I already know what you're doing. You look at being black as in a negative light. You're pandering, bitch. All of us are not like that. And if you think being black equals being ghetto, bitch, we're never going to be on the same. Because we're not the same. So now, miss me with all that. But yeah, it's not easy. It's so much into it. Like on one hand being black, and on one hand being gay. Both marginalized groups of people, and you dealing with the racism, the homophobia, the transphobia, the misandry, all that shit in one. But you up here trying to live a decent life. And then living in Mississippi where, like I said at the top of the live, we don't really have legal systems backing us up as LGBTQIA people. We could be discriminated against. And then on April 29th of the, gutting the Voting Rights Act, making it even harder to even push for good legislation and laws and stuff like that, to pretty much telling us that the black vote don't matter. So it's a lot other shit to worry about now. Honestly, I don't really understand what you're saying. Because you speak so fast. What do you think about what do people say about us? Well, you gonna have to. I don't know, honey. I can't speak slow for you. I'm in Mississippi and I'm speaking too fast for you. I don't know what they say about Poland, honey. I don't. I don't really know. They don't really say nothing down here about Poland. Um, but girl, y'all got to stick to the topic. But I appreciate you coming though. But hey, so it's dealing with those things, dealing with being black and being gay, and because me, I deal like I keep saying, I deal with the racism, homophobia, and transphobia. So it would be harder if I even wanted to date outside my race. You know what I mean? And I don't really like. I can really talk and be. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, okay, I do. I can talk to anyone. But for as the dating, they're gonna fetishize me. They're gonna fetishize me. They don't really take serious. I don't really attract my own race, which is lovely. But even if I had decided to step outside, they really ain't trying to date. But I definitely give credit. Definitely give credit because only one of the races, he was white, that was trying to play on my top or whatever. But the rest of them, they let it be known, was honest about we just hooking up, that's it, whatever. I'm like, good, cool. You know what I mean? As long as you let me know what is up from the jump, then it's fine. But if you up here trying to just test out or trying to get me to be a guinea pig, I don't want that, bitch. You need to come over here, good intentions, already knowing that you want me. Because I don't have time for all that. I'm not trying to be your ebony fantasy. Oh, you have a big. Ooh, I'm not even that position. I'm not even I'm a bottom bitch, a strict bottom. I don't ever plan on penetrating. You can look at my pussy all you want to, but it ain't gonna get hard for that. You can look at my pussy all you want to. It's not gonna get hard for that, sweet. It's not. It's not, girl. But yeah, we definitely do. And I've never, like I said, Jackson is the capital of Mississippi, and I believe they have like the largest LGBTQ people up there. But I ain't never really been tempted to just go. I mean, today I was really thinking about, okay, I was watching videos or whatever, and this person I'm subscribed to was talking about, um, you know, like 5 cities that queer people live in Salida, and he brought up Jackson, Mississippi, and I was very surprised. And I was like, okay, but Jackson is supposed to be real dangerous. And Salida, I don't know. And then besides the dangerous part, when rush hour traffic come, they real backed up and shit. And then besides that, when they had that water crisis, they pipes was busting and shit. And girl, it's a lot going on down there. A lot that I don't want to be involved with. I'm a country bitch. I'm a country ass bitch. I don't like all that damn traffic. Like I don't even if I wanted to live in Georgia, I would like to live on like the outside. I want to be able to, you know, just go into the city and be able to politely depart and be in the country part or whatever. I don't want to be in the nape of the city. Like, girl, I'm a country bitch. I want to see some watermelons growing. I want to see I hear some birds chirping. Like, no, I don't really care for people like talking about it. I don't hate people. I just don't care for humans like talking about it, and we should definitely understand what that means. But yeah, besides that, I may one day. Um, but yeah, we need more spaces. Like I said, I don't. They don't necessarily have to be bars. They can be like lounges, just somewhere where gay people can meet, especially black gays. Down here, in Hattiesburg, it's more so something called a restaurant called Jay's Tavern. I seen on this place called the Spectrum Center, where they do a lot in the gay community and stuff like that. But I mostly seen white queer people. It's a difference. Unfortunately, it's a difference. Like I said, between being white gay and black gay. But I'm not gonna knock them or what they most likely have done for the community. It's different places to meet. If you want to meet gay singles, could be Jay's Tavern, going to that restaurant where, the Spectrum Center may have made up, save a calendar date for to meet at this certain place. But I've mostly seen white gays. I ain't really seen I only see one black person on that post. But I've stopped following the group on Instagram and all that type of stuff because when I went, because I went because I was feeling real straight. I want I was. Ain't nothing wrong with being straight, but for a gay person, it is. Like, bitch, I need people to be like, "Ooh, you gay? You a woman?" I sometimes be needing that to be like, "Okay, yeah, I'm still in my bag, bitch," making bitches uncomfortable. Sometimes a bitch need that for the ego and stuff. So yeah, girl, I started to feel straight, and I was trying to go somewhere where the gays was, and you know, this place is not open every weekend, or you don't even think they even open on weekend. They only open on like on Wednesday, which is some bullshit. And when I went, I didn't really see no damn cars. So, I waited. Well, I went to Taco Bell, went back, saw some cars parked in the back, knocked on the door. First introduction had me fucked up. Be like, oh, you the mail guy? We ain't need no mail. I'm like, bitch, hell no, I ain't the fucking mail guy, bitch. Came over here to see what was going on with the people. Came inside, girl, it just got worse. They was up there watching a documentary on AIDS, girl. I guess it would think it was called Act Up, which is important for the community. Start talking about, we're talking about the AIDS epidemic and stuff like that, which we do need to know and stuff like that. But I'm like, girl, like I wanted to come up here for some happy shit. Some happy shit. Now the only happy shit that was in there was the snacks. What's the snacks, bitch? Because I love some snacks. He had my little Reese's Pieces, and I say Pieces, Reese's Pieces, popcorn, you know, sodas and stuff like that. But girl, why are we watching Act Up? Why are we watching this? Why we ain't watching no, Cinderella or some shit, girl? Something gay. But all I saw was white people and lesbians. I'm like, girl, we have nothing in common except we're queer. And they wouldn't really talk about nothing. And then the last straw was when she brought up the Black Lives Matter movement, just because I'm there. Like, bitch, I'm not going to be debating with y'all. I'm not doing this. I ain't come here for this. I ain't come here for a debate. I ain't come here to be sent. I ain't come here for this. Like, brought up I ain't come up here to talk about race. I came over here to talk about some motherfucker. Where the dick at? Where the man at, bitch? But yeah, let's add some jokes in there. But yeah, it just didn't feel welcoming to me. I did read the reviews before I went, but I was like, okay, people be saying stuff sometimes, so let me give it a chance. Nothing there feel unwelcome, and when I feel like that, I ain't never coming back. When I feel like that, I'm never coming back. It's like I'm never going back to church. I don't give a damn how much y'all say we are queer friendly. I don't give a fuck. Stand on business. Y'all said I'm going to hell, right? Good. You will never get my money again. And I wish all black gays thought that way. I wish we was in solidarity with that. You will not get our black gay queer dollar bill, bitch. Since we going to hell, stand on it. Stand on it. Fuck your church and fuck your motherfucking condemnation, bitch. I don't give a fuck. You will not get my money again. Fuck you mean, ho? I don't care. It feels like a setup, especially for Trump and the administration we in. Oh, we queer friendly. For us to come up there and become a membership, and now churches, especially mega churches, getting your income and all this type of stuff, figuring out where the fuck you live, your address and shit. What if it's a setup? That's how I feel. Got your membership card, bitch. Soon a motherfucking SWAT or whatever, ICE or whatever, come up in there to get your motherfucking ass. They know exactly where your ass live at. You think the church ain't gonna give up your name, your address for some damn however much money they give? Cause they was getting their motherfucking ass for 50K a year. So what you think they ain't gonna go for a couple thousand to snatch your motherfucking ass up? No, I don't trust no church at all, bitch. Period. Point blank. Never gonna happen. Y'all did enough. Y'all did enough. Ain't nothing. Ain't There is no hate like Christian love, and I'm over it. I had enough. I knew it was some bullshit when I was 10 years old. I'm like, This shit ain't cool. What the fuck, y'all? What the hell you up here drinking some damn wine pretending it's blood for? Ain't no fucking vampire, bitch. And then y'all trying to teach us how to beat motherfucking Jeffrey Dahmer. What the fuck you talking? What you mean talking about some eternal life? Eat some damn flesh, pretending it's bread. As much as I love bread, you think I'm finna make believe that it's a fucking human? What? But witchcraft ain't okay, but Christianity is. Oh, bitch, y'all got me fucked up. So yeah, I had to just say that, bitch, cause girl. But yeah, I don't really fuck with the TSR, well TSC, whatever the fuck. The Spectrum Center, I don't give a damn. But we definitely need black gay spaces. There's certain things about being black and gay that we could just look at each other and we already know what's up. Because what's understood don't have to be explained a lot of time. That's why I try to put my content in the algorithm some way, somehow, to reach those people, to reach my fellow black gays. No, we're not all going to agree on the same shit, but it's things that they know that we know that we can only speak about. So yeah, we need more spaces. Like I say, if there's any entrepreneurs or anyone in the chat or whatever or that comes into when I get done with this live, comment in a video or whatever, entrepreneurs that's trying to find spaces to have lounges or somewhere for black gays to meet, it's very important because we need that, especially for the black queer youth. It could be a separate part for the black queer youth because we need that, and we need more black queer lawyers. We need those lawmakers. We need more. Not saying that they're not, people working on their degrees, all that type of stuff to get those positions and stuff like that. But we need more. We need more in legislation. We need it because, girl, these times are. I mean, we've survived worse, but we don't need to get there no more. Because, girl, I'm not going into the shadows for nobody. I'm not doing it. I'm not going in the shadows for nobody. I've never been in the shadows. Oh, nah. So yes, my I'll just say for in short, my experience navigating the dating scenes as a black gay man, honey, it's been more cons, but I have learned, myself more through navigating um the scene, know how resilient I am, my sense of humor, just being to completely myself, because I want to always live in my in thoughts authenticity to know who fuck with me and who really don't. Cause I'm the type of bitch that love to sit under a tree and run my mouth. I'd rather walk on a trail, eat some food, talk my shit, have a good time, build people up. You know what I mean? That's what I love to do. I'm not raw dramified. I don't keep a lot of drama around me. The only drama they be coming at me is when I'm on social media, when I'm on YouTube, and these damn bots and these damn trolls that don't have a life. That's the only time I have drama. Other than that, when I'm at home, it's nothing but peace. I'm up here watching Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, or Bad Girls Club if they put it back on YouTube, on Tubi. Watch my little cartoons, my little SpongeBob's and stuff like that. My Puff Girls, girl. I'm gonna get back into watching my gargoyles and all that good stuff. Like I'm not a drama-fied queen. I don't like all that type of drama. For what? And I really don't get on here trying to read people. I mainly block, but I already know what the trolls love. They love drama and love to be angry all day. So it's easy to ruffle their feathers. But yeah, I would love for more black gay people to get in the mix, to subscribe, and we be mutuals, and all that good stuff. Oh, girl. Anyway, um, so we can chat because it's important. It's so important, girl. But yeah, let me go ahead and get off here and go see what I just saw and stuff like that, girl. Because y'all know I'm on a prowl. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I appreciate y'all.